Williams here. Ericka Williams will tell you something in the video that's extremely valuable, and it's free. She's not even charging you. Like a lot, Ericka should put all her videos behind a paywall. She'll just be telling you stuff, and you'll be like, I can't believe she just told me that for free. Like, once you really got to get a better understanding of business, it's a lot of stuff in her video, especially from the real estate side, that's just crazy. You know, that you can avoid a lot of pitfalls. Her also by the hood, a lot of real estate stuff that's just crazy that she'll tell you about because they're in the space and they know it. You know, that now that I look at things differently, I'm out here in a part of Atlanta, I see how they're going to flip this city around the Austell part because of listening to a lot of what Ericka talks about and a lot of By the Hood talks about. I see it. It's obvious. But a lot of other Black people don't see it. And I see it in my city that I'm from, Orlando. I see why things happen the way they happen in Orlando.
Oh, what's up, my chickadees? Thank you for joining me here really quickly. Running errands, gonna knock this out. 100 Days of Summer. It's a classic saying. When I was growing up in the South, they called it the 100 Days of Summer, you know, in Alaska. When I lived in Alaska as a kid, 100 Days of Summer. And we get into this nostalgia of, it's summertime. I just gonna sit outside and sunbathe and get in the pool and frolic all my days, right? And I want to put it to you this way. Get the skills this summer. This is where I am mentally thinking it's going for a lot of people. I'm starting to hear rumbles into the trucking industry for later in the fall and the spring. I'm starting to hear rumbles for a lot of stuff, right? And so I'm just going to tell you like this. Let's say you say, Eric, I want to get into stocks. No problem. Make reasonable starts, like $500 to $2,000 in an account, and then get in somebody's good training. I have Diamond Dave's options trading down here. I have other people's option course down there, but I really believe you want to get with somebody who's serious about making money, serious about pulling in $1,000 to $3,000 a week, right? Don't have these crazy outlandish numbers, but maybe 500, 1,000 a week. Because a lot of you will go, oh, Ericka, I get on the phone with you. Oh, I want to make 10, 20 grand a month. Cool. What do you make right now? 3 grand. Are you prepared to do 3 times, 4 times worth the work you do now? You're not. So let's keep it a buck, right? So the 100 Days of Summer, let's say we just said stocks. You want to do that? Let's get focused, get in a group, get plugged in, start participating. Number 2, let's say tech. You want to get into tech. All right, let's get ourselves at least one certificate, or let's get into some good options. Now, if you look below, I have 2 links for the two of the 4. I did 4 things, but I'm going to say 2 of the 4 things I did to get in tech. The links are below. The 3rd thing, your credit. Listen, you're going to hear everybody named Mama talk about credit this summer. But you know why? Because the block is hot. Okay, the block is hot for 2 reasons. One, people parlayed and BS'd through the whole pandemic, and now that stuff is starting to come back on their credit. All right, them late bills, them collections. We still got a wave of evictions that ain't even been completed in most states, Michigan included. Okay, I've got a tenant in Cleveland right now on the shopping block, and credit is going to be so vitally important because so many people have talked about business credit, and honestly, for a majority of the things I'm thinking, $500 to $2,000 is more than enough for starting a project. It may not be enough to completely fund it, but it's enough to start a project, right? Like in an event center. If someone says, hey, I want to start a handyman business, a cleaning company, any of these businesses that are template businesses that people don't think are vital, I want you to really comprehend. And when times are in a crunch or a recession is happening, what are things that are vital that you're going to keep buying, keep using, keep being subscribed to? For me, I still book a cleaner for my place of residence once a month, a deep luxury clean once a month. The rest of the time, you know, maybe off and on every 3 weeks or so. We have a lot of travel. When it comes to repairs, diesel truck mechanics are short by thousands, right? Thousands. They're going to be short, I think, 120,000 diesel mechanics in 10 years because a lot of these older guys are retiring. Same thing in welding and roofing. I want you to understand, Omni Hellcat, any of these people, if you actually dig back behind the scenes, they get deep into construction because real estate is a big thread in our country. Repairing real estate, fixing real estate, and building new real estate. So all these people are talking about converting all these commercial buildings. Where are you going to find the workers? All the people moving to the Southeast, guess what they're going to need? HVAC repairmen. They're going to need people repairing these old ACs, these new ACs. When problems happen at your house, they make good money. There's a reason, right? So my whole mission of this whole video is it's 100 days of summer, but pick a skill that you can go pick up, because skills, in my opinion, are stronger than credit. But we do have a credit affiliate you can talk to, because credit can help be the tipping point. Credit can be the amplifier. Credit can be the difference of, I had 3 or 4 months to build my business, or I have 60 days to make this work, or it's a wrap. I got to go back to work with a regular job kind of mentality. So for me, 100 Days of Summer has always been these things where I sat down with my calendar and I planned out Canada and Alaska vacations and how I'm going to go visit family and spend time with them. But this summer is a little bit different for me, because I'm neck deep in talking back and forth with city council members and city planners and sales, right? I'm doing a lot of cool things that are going to kind of pull me away from social media, YouTube, for a bit. And I'm glad for the break. Why am I glad for the break? Because I've been on this, what we call hamster wheel, for 8-9 years now. I have not allowed myself to really enjoy a summer, right? I go on vacations, I go on mini trips all the time, but truly go, wow, this is a different year. Something's different about this year. And so I would strongly, for one, encourage you to look at this 100 Days of Summer as a way for you to get one new skill. I don't care if you go learn how to swim. I don't care if you go horseback riding once a week. I don't even care if you go golfing once a week, right? That's one of the things me and my significant other do now, is golfing, right? I brought them into the fold of learning how to golf, right? And it's been a joy. And so kind of being out on the golf course, being on a boat, because we're in Austin and the water is everywhere here, and then also making leaps and goals and plans that add to our budget. So a lot of times people act like summer is the time to just quit everything, goof off and zone out and just lay on the couch. That's absolutely the opposite. It's a time where you really can get a lot done and live really full in that time period. And why am I saying 100 Days of Summer? Focus hard, make it clean, do a lot of work, get it together, figure out your next steps, is because when winter comes, every year we hear the same complaints. Oh, I can't afford these baby shoes, and the cost of book bags, and the cost of haircuts, and what's going on in the school system in August. We already know that's coming. September, October, oh Lord, the Halloween, got to get the kids candy. November, December, Thanksgiving, Christmas, the kids, the inflation. Listen, already with the inflation and the heating and summer bills, people are going to be going crazy on this internet all fall. And if I were you, I would strongly suggest you go invest in a wood stove and a wood fireplace, like the kind you can move around in a house. Also, little heaters, space heaters, because we're going to a position in America and in other countries where electricity costs are going to be ridiculous. You're going to see a lot of solar companies make a ton of money in Texas and the Sun Belt because of the way the electricity bills are going. And so again, when you have this 100 Days of Summer, don't just look at it as, I'm just going to goof off like the kids out of school. 100 Days of Summer mean you need to come up with a plan that formalizes for the rest of this year and next year, but also what will make your life more rich. Is it just the money? Is it fitness? Is it learning a new skill? What in that 100 days can we push and accomplish and do? So look, I'm not going to be out here long. This was a quick one. I just wanted to come in and like get your mind hooked on what are your 100 Days of Summer plan of action, because you need to have one. But two, a lot of people get in summer mode and just clock out. They zoom out, and I don't want you to zoom out. I want you to enjoy the sun. I want you to enjoy everything, but I want you also to be finding a farmer's market or a farmer that you work with. Get on that community supported agriculture plan. Also find a farmer you can buy beef and chicken from. I promise you, this fall, you will want to do that. That's just your girl, Ericka, Classy Climb blog, giving you my 100 days of action plan for myself. Again, I'm going to be quite busy. I'm going to see less of me here on YouTube, and there's various reasons why, but trust and believe we are very busy behind the scenes. Good luck to you on your 100 Days of Summer. Later, you guys.
So it was actually PNC that was tripping on me, because like that's been the bank that I've been using for business, and so I had tried to get $50K in trade line last year, like in the summertime, and so they denied it. And so when I had took this course here, I had did some of the things, like I had added like I think it's Red Spectrum. I had got a trade line from there, signed up with Nav, because I got Uline as well. And then I found through Red Spectrum, they got a t-shirt company that you could sign up with, and they'll give you a trade line as well. And so you can get like t-shirts made. And so what I did, I know all of my cards statement dates. So I made sure to pay down each card before those dates hit. So I have a super low utilization. So then I went back to PNC, and then I asked for 50K again. So this time, because the first time I tried to get it, I went online. Then they sent me a letter with the denial. So this time I went in, talked to the banker. And so we went through everything. I asked for 50. And so they did a counter offer with 30K. So he told me I was the first one to get a business trade line of credit, because he didn't even know how the process go. So I was able to get it because I was gonna go for the credit card at the same time. So he said, just wait, because if you get this, you will definitely get the card. So soon as we wrap it up, because I already did the paperwork, because the 30K came back, and so we went through SBA. And so as soon as that gets wrapped up, I'm gonna go back and do the PNC business card. So I get that one, and then on the same day, I'm gonna go for the U.S. Bank one and the American Express Blue card. So I should be good there. I should definitely have over 100K from there. So that's how that went.